Hey kids, hope you had a great weekend. I apologize I'm not here today. This is why you're watching the video lesson. We are going to move on to solving equations with a variable on both sides. So last week we were doing equations like this, right? And we noticed that we only have a variable on one side of our equation. Well, today it's going to be more of something like that, where I have a variable on both sides. Process is just about the same. We just have a few extra steps we need to take. Oops. Spoiler. Don't look. Don't look. All right. Your first step is to distribute if needed. So if you have any parentheses, we need to get rid of those. Okay, remember, just a little recap since I'm gone. Distributing would be like this. 2 times x is 2x. 2 times 1 is plus 2. Okay, that's distributing. Your second step is to simplify each side of the equation. So how about in parentheses, let's put combined like terms since that's what we've been calling it. You're just going to add your x's together and your y's. Your next step is to move all variables to one side. So then at some point you have all your variables on one side of the equation, then all your numbers on the other. And then your last step is to solve the remaining two-step equation. And this is what we were doing all last week, and you guys are pros at that by now. Okay, so let's start off with an example. It's pretty basic. So we notice here, we're supposed to first distribute if needed. Do I have any parentheses anywhere? Nope. Step 2, simplify each side. If I look at those terms, can I add them together? Nope. What about those ones? Negative. So moving on to step 3, it says to move all your variables to one side. So I want to bring this 3y over here. So how do I get rid of a positive 3y? Well, I subtract 3y. Subtract 3y. Okay. 5y minus 3y is 2y. Bring down your minus 8. Those 3y's cancel. It's plus 12. So I'm left with 12. Now what we're left with, guys, you know how to solve this. This is what we were doing all last week. So I want to get rid of that 8, right? So plus 8, plus 8. 2y equals 20. How do I get y alone? Divide by 2, divide by 2. Y equals 10. Okay, that was good, right? Let's see what the next one is. Similar situation. So I look, step 1, do I have any parentheses for distribution? Nope. Can I add like terms on this side? Nope. What about this side? Nope. Okay. Step 3, bring your variables to one side. So I'm going to move my 8x over here. So how do I undo a minus 8x? Well, I'm going to add 8x. Add 8x plus 8x. Negative 6x plus 8x is 2x. Drop down your 14 equals 12. And those 8x's cancel out. And now again, we definitely know how to solve this. How do I get rid of the plus 14? Well, I subtract it. Subtract it. Bring down your 2x. Those 14's cancel out. 12 minus 14 is negative 2. How do I get x alone, kids? Well, we know we have to divide out. Divide out. X equals negative 1. So this one looks a little different. Still, it's the same process. So again, can I distribute? No. Can I combine like terms on this side? Nope. Not over here either. Okay, so now I just need to bring my variables to one side of the equation. So I'm going to bring my 3k over there. So how do I undo a positive 3k? I subtract 3k, subtract 3k. What are we left with? Well, 7k minus 3k is how many? 4k equals, these 3k's cancel, minus 36. How do I get k alone? Divide by 4, divide by 4. So k equals negative 6 divided by 4 is negative 9. Ooh, now they look a little more interesting. This is good. We can handle this. So, step 1, can I distribute? Yep, finally we can distribute. So I'm going to take this 3 and multiply it through. So 3 times 6p is 18p. 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. 10 equals 11p minus 45. So we just did step 1. Step 2, simplify. Can I simplify anything over here? Nope. What about over here? Nope. Okay. So step 2 is done. Step 3, bring your variables to one side. I'm going to bring my 11p to the other side. So I have to subtract 11p. 18p minus 11p is 7p. Drop down your minus 3. Those p's cancel out. Minus 45. Now I want to get 7p alone, so how am I going to get rid of this minus 3? Well, we're going to add it. So we're left with 7p, 3's cancel, equals negative 42. How am I going to get p alone? Divide by 7, divide by 7. So we are left with p equal to negative 6. Guys, at any point I'm going too fast, remember you can always pause the video and rewind and watch it, or just take it at your own pace, right? Okay, what's happening next? Again, they're getting a little more complicated as we go, but I think it's something that you guys can't handle. So again, step 1, distribute. So 9 times m is 9m. 9 times negative 3 is negative 27. Plus 3m equals 7m plus 43. That was step 1. Step 2, combine like terms. Finally, I can combine like terms on this side, right guys? Because if we look, I have a 9m right here and a 3m there. So how many total m's do I have? Well, 9 plus 3 is 12m. And then minus 27, that guy just gets to be by himself. Perfect. Now remember, we want to bring our variables to one side. Minus 7m, minus 7m. 12m minus 7m is 5m. Minus 27 equals 43. Again, I want to get my m alone, so I want to bring over that 27 plus 27. So I'm left with, I got space here, 5m equals 60, if I did my math right. Nope, I lied, 70, 10 off. You get 70. Divide out by 5, divide by 5, divide by 5. M 70 divided by 5 is 14. There we are. If you want to challenge yourself, maybe pause the video and do this one on your own and then watch how I do it to see if you did it right. That might be a good idea right now. Because it's really just the same process now over and over. We're just going to do a few more examples to make sure we have it in. Okay, again, we have to distribute first. So I'm going to drop down my negative 16. Negative 7 times 2a is negative 14a. Negative 7 times 3 is minus 21 equals 23 minus 2a. Now I get to combine like terms. So over here I have negative 16 and a negative 21. So what's negative 16 minus 21? Well, that's negative 37, drop down your 14a, equals 23 minus 2a. Again, I want to bring my variables to one side, so I have plus 2a, plus 2a, negative 37. Negative 14a plus 2a is negative 12a, equals 23. Bring over your 37, plus 37, plus 37. Your 37s cancel out, so you get negative 12a equals, that would be 60. How am I going to get a alone? Oh, we're going to divide by negative 12. Divide by negative 12. A equals negative 5. Anyone try that on your own and get it? Hope so. Alright, what's our next one look like? Ooh, double parentheses. So you see how we're getting a little more complicated, but it's still the same process over and over and over. So let's try this one. 2 times 4w is 8w. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2, equals negative 10 times w is negative 10w. Negative 10 times negative 3 is plus 30, a positive 30, plus 4. Now, I can simplify stuff on the right-hand side. I'm going to drop down my 8w minus 2 equals negative 10, because nothing can combine with that 10w. But what's 30 plus 4? Well, we know that is 34. Again, we want our variables on one side, so I'm going to add over 10w, add over 10w. 8w plus 10w is 18w minus 2. Those 10w's go away, plus 34. Now again, we just have a simple two-step equation. Add your 2 over. I have 18w equals 36. How am I going to get w alone? Well, you know we have to divide by 18. Divide by 18. W equals 2. Okay, now I really challenge you to pause the video right now for real and try this last one on your own. Did you pause it? I hope you did, because I don't want you to be lost in your homework because you didn't really think and just copied this down the whole time. Okay, I'm going to do it now. Spoiler alert. So, again, what's in front of this parentheses? Well, we know it's an imaginary 1. So I have to distribute that. I'm going to have 5x. Negative 1 times x is negative x. Negative 1 times negative 18 is plus 18. Equals 6. Negative 2 times x is negative 2x. Negative 2 times 15 is negative 30. And now you're able to combine like terms on both sides. So what is 5x minus x? So 5 minus 1 would be 4x plus 18 equals, now over here I have 6, and I can combine that with a negative 30. So 6 minus 30 is negative 24 minus 2x. Sweet, got that done. Bring over your x's to the same side, so plus 2x, plus 2x. 4x plus 2x is 6x plus 18 minus 24, and then we know those cancel out. And again, now we are left with that easy two-step equation. So how am I going to get 6x alone? Well, I know I have to get rid of that 18. Get rid of that 18. Spin my page a little bit here. Okay. We are left with 6x. Those guys go away. They cancel out. Negative 24 minus 18 gives me a negative 42. And again, lastly, we are dividing by 6. Dividing by 6 for a grand total of negative 7. If you got that all on your own, give yourself a gold star. Good job. Please be good for the sub. If she tells you to be quiet, be quiet. I did mention that in the sub notes that if you guys need help, you can work quietly with each other, but just make sure you're staying on task, okay? Be good. Have a great rest of your day. I can't wait to see you tomorrow.